Shout out to everybody here. We're here for the monthly candle close, 10 minutes of countdown. And we're going to break it down. We're also going to look at some altcoins, see what happened to Bitcoin. Am I going to turtle soup this puppy? We just might. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show, baby. Let's go. Let's get it in. Somebody said, can I just leave my trade open until I win? You can if you have enough money. Yeah. If you trade cross and you just keep that margin going, and you don't never get liquidated, you just keep pumping money, and there's a chance. There's a chance. Ooh, wrong button there, wrong button. We got you going. You don't have to wait 10 minutes. You don't have to wait 10 minutes. Shout out to everybody here. 102,000. I did something just for fun. I don't want to push you into it. Don't force yourself, please. You don't have to do it. I just took a little bit of a long here. And why I took a long? Well, there was this really strong bullish div on the 5-minute time frame. And it was so strong, it looked like we would get a move to the upside. And then I was looking if the 1 minute would cross the 200 MA. We did get that cross, and I like to trade that. So once we crossed, I got in, and I've been in ever since. And we're going to see if I can make it up to the target there at $104,000, right back to kind of where we began. This would be a V-shaped recovery. And, so again, please don't force yourself to trade. It's a Friday night. I put a very small amount in the trade. It's not huge, $9,000 trade, okay? But you're like, Sammy is just trying to catch the bottom here, and I just might. I just very well might. I like what I'm seeing here. That looks like a nice move up to about $103,192. And then when you look at it really closely, you got a bit of an Adam and Eve possibly beginning to form here. Something in the cards here. So yeah, boom. That might happen while we're live streaming here. I told you I'm the king of 3%. I'm up 4.2% on BTC. But that's not what we're here for, all right? We're here for something special. We're here for a moment in time. Look at that, huh? Nasty dump, and we just been crawling back ever since. And then today, the quick dump. Today's dump didn't even look that bad when you look at it, right? It's the total market cap. Like, it just, a blip in the radar. A blip in the radar. Did you watch my macro technical analysis video? I hope you did. Breaking down what I see happening for Bitcoin on the bigger time frames. All right. Here we go, though. We're going to break it down for you. So right there, see, I called that a higher low on the 4-hour time frame. See, I said I'm not shook unless, I said that's a higher low compared to that. It's not likely we're just going to make that looks like an inverted head and shoulder. And we'll be on right back on our merry way, So, yeah. And so that's another reason why I long, and that 1 hour is just so oversold and already bouncing back for the last 3 hours straight. We've been green, 4 hours really, 5th hour. We've been continuing to be green. So we'll see what happens. Does Sammy win the turtle soup? All right. Only time will tell. We're here for one reason and one reason only though, folks. Friends, lifers, lifettes, everybody out here, Giga Chads and Giga Chadettes. All right. One thing is what we're looking at. All right. And that is the monthly candle close. I can't stop more. I wish I could stop more. I can't keep going. I don't know how to stop going. I wish I could stop going, but I can't go. Somebody keep me from going. Oh. Close. Let's take a look at the monthly candle close, see what happened here for Bitcoin. So a month ago, we had, okay, the month of December, we went all the way to a high of about $108,350. All the way back down. And then we were up huge, and then we would close down. All right. But we had tasted a huge high at 108,350, and we knew what it was to be on top of the world, right? And then they brought us down a few times to 90,000 and back up, I think twice in that week, right? And then our next week would open, and we would close below resistance, and we would have a huge wick, and things just didn't look amazing. The month of December. And now what happened for the month of January tells a completely different story. We have a bullish engulfing candle, number one. Check. All right, that's the first thing. We've closed the monthly candle well above the resistance there at 96.6. That's great. That's now a floor. All right, if you had to come back down and retest, then you can see there's easily support at 93,300. So you got support or resistance. You got everything you need here. And shout out to all the loyal people that kick it on a Friday night. Shout out to Bob, Franklin, Boom, Select. All right. Who's here? Anybody here who's not in the trading group? I want to do something nice for the people that are awesome that are here. Because the people that are here are super, 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 super loyal. Like, you are the absolute most loyal people in the game. Anybody not in the trading group would like a month in the trading group would mean a lot to them? Yeah. Anyone like literally you've been thinking about it, you've been manifesting being in the group. Who here has been manifesting being in the group? Put a 7, 7, 7, and then a 3 if you've been manifesting being in the group. A 7, 7, 7, and then a 3 if you've been manifesting being in the group. All right, I gotta go. The first guy that did it, he was super attentive. Sebastian Constant. Sebastian, email cryptolifers@gmail. Actually, wait, no, wait. Oh, yeah, Cameron Mogdall. All right, so I'll give you both because I can't be rude. So Cameron McDougal, email cryptolifers@gmail, and Sebastian. All right, where are you, buddy? Sebastian Constant, both of you. Sebastian Constant and Cameron, right? And was it Cameron McDougal? Email cryptolifers@gmail from these accounts. See how I can go to your actual channel and see your account here? Email cryptolifers from these accounts. And Cameron, oh, look at your polar. Is this you doing a polar bear dip, dude? Interesting. But, yeah, so, and you're in the group for a month. Congratulations. I'm hooking you guys up for being awesome, for showing up when there's not many people here on a random Friday night. I just want to, you people are awesome. And 880 people is still a lot of people. I'm not, dear Lord, thank you for 880 beautiful souls coming to my live on a Friday night. I'm so grateful. That's unbelievable. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. Everyone else should hit the like button because the fact that you're here means you're super loyal. So we should have 800 likes without a doubt in my mind. Anyway, let's take a look at it one more time. Let's take a look at our monthly. So we opened at 93,576. So we started the beginning of January at 93K, knowing that we had already been pretty high before. So we started our day. The 1st of January wasn't amazing. We started down. We opened right here, right? And then we would end up going lower. The low for the month would be 89,256. All right. But we would have this huge pump to a high of 109,588, and the candle would close at 102,429. Really, and we would get a dump in really the last few hours of the month of the close there. But again, the month itself would go up $8,853, up 9.46%. And you can see this is a 37% candle. I mean, they're obviously big, but a pretty nice green candle for Bitcoin on the month, right? Not amazing, but a nice green candle. So what do I see happening for Bitcoin? What does this monthly candle spell? What could it begin to say? Well, one thing that I'm starting to see is, which I never thought about and I haven't made, is this, how we go parabolic out of these rising wedges? Well, the monthly would break out of a rising wedge and it would be a parabolic move. Something Bitcoin's almost never done. And what you can see is the monthly has a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. It has a neckline, and it has a measured move. Right? So the monthly says we could get to 178,000. And it says you could get there by next January. So it says in about a year, a little under a year from now, Bitcoin pumps about 70% more. That's what it says. All right. Not bad from the lows of 15.8, 16,000 for BTC. And this is something I've never showed. We've never gone over this on the channel. This is new. And there's a parabola on the monthly. I like what I'm seeing on that. I'm going to publish that up. right? Oh yeah, no, I don't want to publish it that way. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. BTC on the monthly. Yeah, there's a big move in the monthly, you know, rising wedge. And we went over this today, you know, parabolic move. I love these. And they just stay forever. It's long trend. I, you know, I didn't click on it. I'll figure it out. I'm looking for the rising wedge, but it didn't have it. Public. All right, cool. That's my own personal idea. These are my ideas. Yeah, so an inverted head and shoulder. Interesting, right? Okay. Let's get back to brass tacks here. So the monthly candle close. But again, this is tonight. It's really just for the monthly candle. We're going to, you know, break this down. Again, we have 974 people that came to an intimate monthly candle close. I would assume we would have 970 likes, but I get maybe no. So not everyone here is an OG lifer. This is people who came from just Google. How many people came from Google? Put a 1 in the comment section. Never seen me before. How many people have never seen me before? Put a 1 in the comment. How many people know me? You're just forgetting to hit that like button for some reason. Put a 2. And put a 3 if you're just like, you know, I don't know what's going on. You have no idea what's going on. Put a 3. You're just like, you have no idea. You're just like, you ended up here somehow. Like, you don't even know what's up. Mango with the 3. we got a bunch of people with the 3. You guys are funny, man. Wow. So we do have a lot more new people here. But it just surprised me. Wouldn't we all hit the like button? Aren't you all lifers? Like, anyway. We got 989 people in an intimate live stream. I just think we would have 989 likes. I just thought everyone here was like a diehard lifer fan. So I didn't think we'd have any like problems getting to the exact amount. But anyway, I'm so grateful for what I do. Dear Lord, thank you for the 426 likes that I do have. I'm so grateful. I deserve nothing. So whatever I receive, I'm so grateful for. And the people that gave it to me, that'll come back to you tenfold, man. So God bless you people that did. Can you take a look at Soul, please, Sammy? Love your work, brother. You inspire me. Much love. God bless you, Patrick. We will take a look at Solana. I don't like As TV, not logged in, but you're on my phone now. Amen. I love you, brother. I'm die-hard, sir. Dude, I know you die-hard, kid. Mike Percy, dude. Anyone named Yo, Percy, kid. Yo, Percy. Get over here, kid. What's up, dude? Let's hang out, dude. What's up, dude? Dude. Just watch the Adidas, kid. Watch the Adidas, kid. Watch my white Adidas. Yo, watch my shell toes, dude. Yo, chill, bro. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on it. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. All right. I stumbled across you recently. I've just got into crypto. You're a big help. Thank you for your experience and insight. All right. Oh, everyone, my friend's here. He doesn't want to be on camera, but he says he'll do the voice of Peter. He's, you know, come on in, man. Let's do it. Here he is. He's coming in. All right.
Hey, Lois, I think I'm gonna grow a beard. Hey, Chris, go to your room. Hey, everybody, my name's Peter Griffin, and I'm from Quahog. And when I'm watching The Lifer, I just, I follow along with the TA. Trick of the beers. It is what it is. Don't drink beer for your kid. It's bad for you. But I like it here. Hey, Lois, I think I'm gonna grow a beard. Hey, Chris, go to your room.
That was amazing. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so. That was just. I can't believe that. Wow. Thank you. Unbelievable that he did that for us. Someone said, can you do Joe Cameron?
Yeah, he shut up. Hey, I'm gonna eat a shark.
So this looks, this is interesting. The monthly is looking like it could be breaking out and finding support too. You know, last time the monthly find naked support, which is like right in the area of Nowheresville, we did get a beautiful pump. And we're trending up with the 200 MA. So far, so good. It's a beautiful monthly candle close. And better than last month, right? That's the one thing that you want to see. All right? Yeah. Imitate Jordan, imitating George. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, he's always like, Bitcoin gonna go up. Bitcoin gonna go up. I found you around New Year's Eve and recently got into crypto. I have tuned in every stream and I'm really intrigued with the idea of your group. I love your positivity in every stream. Hey, man, it's up to you. Go to cryptolifer.com to jump on in. It's completely up to you, man. If you feel you want that extra sauce or you want to be a part of something bigger than yourself, you want to learn, help others too, because once you're in there, you're going to help others. You're going to be part of a group. It's going to be different than being on your own, right? You actually may be able to do something for somebody else, which is pretty cool. Even in your first week, you may be able to help someone in a way. You may realize they're going through what you went through and you're all set. And you maybe just say, hey, listen, this is how I dealt with that. And I'm on the right track now. It's up to you. But here's some, here's some friendly ideas that I've come across, right? The weekly still looks good to me. Looks like you could pile up to the upside. I like what I'm seeing for the weekly. This was just the monthly candle close. We just wanted to look at the monthly and make sure it looked decent and get ready for the next month. But the weekly also looks good. We're now having indecision doji, though, on the monthly. It looked so bullish. What do we need on the monthly, really? Well, what we'd like is a close above a 104,500. And we were there today again, and I talked about it. I said, man, this is great. We're above 104,005. It's likely we're going to continue to the upside. Everything is looking how I want it to look. And now we're in this insane indecision doji. And the weekly just looks a bit odd. So the weekly was about to the weekly was, I might have said the monthly, I'm sorry. The weekly was going to close above 104,500, right? 104.5. It was 104.460, 104, but I called it 104.5. But yeah, that's what we want to see on the weekly. We want to see the weekly close above that key area. The weekly, if I miss that again, the weekly. We go to the 3-day chart. Not looking amazing. Now starting to look like it's making some type of flag or some type of sideways price action here. And not amazing. At the end of the day, it double topped at $106,000. And today we showed to hit that same area and just never get back above it. 106,000 acted like a key of resistance for Bitcoin and really locked us in. Right now, you would have to assume we double topped and we were headed right back down here somewhere, right? Just for now, on the 3-day chart, again, there's a chance. But look, if you lose this high, that's really about it too. And let's move on into the daily. So, yeah, this is a kind of an so important area to me. So I know we went over a lot. Write it all down, backtrack it. Here's my one idea. This previous resistance must hold that support. Look, that's a head and shoulder pattern. You see it? Doesn't mean it's going to break down 32% of the time. It can break to the upside, but I mean, that's like Bart Simpson. It just doesn't look, and you could fall through the gap. It looks like you could easily drop, right? So I didn't even notice that till today because we didn't get the fall through. So right there is a nasty head and shoulder pattern. It's attempting to get defied right now by the daily. And to me, you could also just say, well, we just came to the trend line. No big deal. One last double check before our liftoff. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. We're gone, right? We talked about the daily coming back to the 21. We talked about making a possible right shoulder in here. Getting tight in the zone. So far, so good. I mean, you lose this, you bears retest, you're down. You're dumping right back down. And it's interesting, I gave my group what was likely going to happen again today, which was crazy. Let me show you what I'm saying here. So if you're in my trading group, I saw that we were starting to dump to the downside. And once we lost the 200 MA on the 15, right? And you can see if we lose this level, we're dropping to 101,689, then to possibly 100,000, 149. And we dipped in exactly where did we bounce? A little bit lower we went on, but basically 101,670, 650 right there. And since then, we've been bouncing right back to the upside for Bitcoin. So just so, I love how TA plays out like that. Then we saw a bullish divergence. And I said, Bitcoin, this is a strong bullish dip in the 5. So far, we're bouncing a bit. And, it's saying, hey, we should be able to get a bit of a bounce here. And I said, as long this does not faze me, as long as we hold a higher low here, that would be bullish. Low, higher low on the 4-hour time frame. Very, very bullish if we look at it that way, right? So I just wanted to show people I still see an inverted on the smaller time frame. We're going to break all this down, but yeah. So right now it looks like the daily is going to bounce back to the top of the pattern. And I suggest to move. And you can see I'm in a long. And again, it is the Friday night, but I suggest to move back here. Might take a day or two. Slow weekend move back up to the top of the pattern. Then we might come down again. But my whole thing is this in the neck. That can only last 8 days at the most. But really, I say 4 days. 3 to 6 days. 6, I think, is a stretch. And this thing's going to have to break on out or break on down. And we're going to have to know sooner than later. What is my story for a move to the upside? A bit of a shoulder, kind of a head and a right shoulder. I'm seeing it inverted here too. That could get us out of this area. So a low, a high that takes out this, a higher low suggests you must be making a higher low, a higher high. And that's a macro uptrend. So the macro uptrend tells me we're likely going to break out. The tight moving averages tell me we're going to break out. And again, it could dump in my face. And what I don't like is the 3-day double top, the daily double top. Right now, the daily has double topped. Has it not? There's a lot of people. The only thing about this is there's so many people that are going to be short right here with stop losses. And that takes us to, does BOOKMAP have a lot of liquidity above us? I think not many people are falling for that short yet. So there's a group up there, but not enough. There's still a bunch of longs at 101,000, 150. But today they did a good job clearing the liquidity. It died down for sure Fridays. It says if you're going to go anywhere, you'll drop down somewhere to 100,700. That's what it says will happen, but there's no guarantees. And it's not 100%, but I'm just showing you that where the most stop losses are is where we usually go, and they're right there at about $101,200, 101,000, right? And that means we're going to dump there for sure? No. Right? So, yeah. A double top, but we could easily crush through liquidity. I'm more bullish than bearish based on what I just showed you. And it's not of my bias. I'm just looking at the data. The data gives me a little more edge in one section, in the bull section than the bear section. Again, I could be wrong. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance, everybody. I have no clue where Bitcoin's going to go. As sad as that sounds, I wish I could tell you, hey, this is exactly what's going to happen. Curving but bending, and I see how we're really respecting the bottom trend line here. To me, really making, look, shoulder, head, right shoulder. I've seen this so many times. That's making a beautiful right shoulder. Looks like we're just going to, get back everything we lost today. And I like when the 4 hours below the 200 MA, that's pretty bullish too, especially with the moving average. Look how tight the moving averages are getting. And so the 4 hour tells me to stay nice and tight here and get ready for a monster move. This could be your last chance right here to get in on a monster move for BTC. I know it's crazy on the weekends too, right? But it could easily bounce here, get tight. That makes the shoulder, and then we're gone. That alone will have just a simple measured move of this here. That tells you somewhere to like $125,000, $124,000 BTC. So again, I remain bullish for Bitcoin. We lose this level, then I'm like, dang, right? And look for the bearish retest, and then the 4 hour stays above the 200 MA. I remain bullish, and that was the beautiful bounce we got that created the low of liquidity, and we didn't take out this low. So Very high probability we're going to take out the high here to go to $125,000 Bitcoin based on years. And I've been doing this for 15 years. But again, I can't guarantee anything for you. All right. And there's just that beautiful bounce. And like so far, just everything that I'm planning is happening. We just broke above the what? The smooth moving average. Write that down, the 200 SMMA. The SMMA, how do you add that to the chart? What am I talking about? You would go up here to indicators. You would type in the SMMA. All right, the smoothed moving average. All right, you'd click on that. When it comes up, you turn the 7 into a 200. Why are you going to use the smooth moving average? Well, it has a different set of probabilities that are a little higher to achieve. Slightly different than this simple. And when you cross a smooth, you have more of a bigger explosive probability. Crossing a smooth is a big deal. It's pretty nice. You want to cross the smooth moving average if you can. When you look at the perpetual here, we crossed the 200, and that's the first step. We went up. Your next step is to cross the smooth if you haven't yet. When you cross the smooth, you're likely going to get a pretty big move to the upside, right? Again, nothing's guaranteed. It just looks likely. And so I like it. And then if the 200 can cross the smooth, they'll start to move together in tandem too. And that's even more bullish. All right. It is the weekend. Anything could happen. But wow, nice reversal so far. Look, we bounced all the way off of 101.5 and we're already back up $1,000 for Bitcoin. And again, I'm not trying to rule the world with this trade. A couple $100 here and there, call it a day. All right. I don't have to be, King Tut. All right. I mean, maybe I don't want to be King Tut. You know what I'm saying? He's down under right now. Hey. So you get the gist, though. You're picking up what I'm putting down, I believe, here for Bitcoin. And so, yeah, everything I said earlier, everything that I've been saying on the macro looks intact. Above the 200 made tight moving averages, a big move is coming here for Bitcoin. Liquidations below 93,005. It's a good chance we get a pretty big move here to the upside. We take a look at the 1 hour time frame. And the 1 hour got oversold and looks great for a bounce back to the top of the channel. So to me, what I see happening is the Stokes headed back up. And price action, then making some type of head and shoulder. And then we're finally out of here. So I'm super bullish on Bitcoin reversing right through this gap. A fast drop is a fast drop, and you'll get an inverted head and shoulder. And then we'll go from there. So that's what I see happening for Bitcoin. That's my prediction. Just like I predicted this right shoulder before it happened, or was able to see it, projected it, and then we were able to hit that move. Congrats to anyone that took that chunk with me too. And then today on the live stream, were you with us when I played the inverted head and shoulder here? I called this pump live in front of everybody. Sold it live too. I mean, who was here for the live stream when I called this flag, this inverted head and shoulder, and you guys watched it pump? And then I sold it right there, and then it hit the target. Was anybody here this morning? I mean, that was epic. All right. Always here. You people are amazing. Wearing pants, baby. Amen. Right on target as always, baby. Let's go. So yeah, we hit that. And then once we lost the 200 MA, I teach my students that that's bearish. You don't want to lose the 200. Boom. Nasty dumb. Would have been a beautiful short. And then here we are collecting the reversal, which is likely going to come right back to the upside. in my humble opinion. I could be wrong, but it's looking like a pretty strong V-shaped recovery. Good day to DCA, grab some things on the low. And so, yeah, I see us bouncing throughout the night here. Be on watch. If your 1 hour loses, the one I already did, right? Yeah, okay, so you'd have to say if the 3 hour or the 4 hour loses the 200 MA, that's when you would start to like worry about a bigger move down. But right now, as long as we stay above the 4 hour, we're good to go for a massive move to the upside. And you can kind of see this thing building up, and it's got to take some time to build up. Boom. It's going to be a big move. It's got to take a little bit of time to gear up. So I remain bullish for Bitcoin. I wouldn't stress this little quick dump. It was just a pattern move, top of the pattern, bottom of the pattern. All right. God bless everybody here on the live. Please email me back. Shout out to John. John, God bless you, man. We will. I have not seen it, John. Thank you, man. God bless you, John. Thank you. Hope everything's going well for you, man. Can you believe number, 1,527? It's insane, right? It's crazy. God bless you and your family. Hope everything's well with you, John. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. You didn't have to give. That's going to come back to you tenfold, man. God bless. God bless. Okay. Did the monthly close, and was it good or bad? It was great, and we looked at it and broke it down. All right. Yeah, so I'm long right now for a reversal back to the upside, and Bitcoin is printing a pretty hot pump back to 102.7 and looking juicy for a move back. The 4 hour looks great for a bounce back to the upside off of a pretty interesting support too. And this resistance, which becomes support, high volume node right there. And again, maybe it hits and start to dump later today. But so far, I like what I'm seeing, and the projection looks correct. Like we could get a move V-shaped recovery right back into price action. So I showed you my long. I showed you what I'm looking at. You want to take a look real quick again. Is like a stop loss below 101,130. Take profits at like 104,350, and the entry was somewhere 102 even. And we're starting to print. And I'm looking for this to break out parabolically above the smooth moving average near the... And this thing looks great. And so we're looking for about $103,000. And I look at BOOKMAP, and it doesn't really give me much liquidity up or down. But it does suggest we can get to 102.9 and go from there, even on the local side. And there's a little bit there at 103.5. The deepest, darkest red still sits at the 101,190. Sammy, can we pick a chain link? I appreciate you, brother. Link PTC looking juicy. Yeah, if the whole market rips, Chainlink's going to rip against Bitcoin. And look at that. I mean, that's just what you want, right? You got the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. Then it would basically go pretty close to that local high. But yeah, I see a move coming out of that to the upside. Chainlink looking good. Thank you, Boyce102. Keep doing your thing, family. Many pre-Apple don't even realize how many free game you give them here. Many people don't even realize how much free game you give them here. Stay blessed. No worries, man. God bless you. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Hey, that's super nice of you. Hey, you know what? One person recognizes, it's kind of all that matters. If one cool person sees what you're doing, that's kind of all that matters, right? It keeps your fire going. It keeps you like, wow. You know, you don't need everybody. You just need the awesome people, man. And so, bless you all. You're the best, bro. I learned so much for being in your group. Like night to day. God bless you, man. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Keeping it real since $1.99. Thank you so much. Is this today? Is this today? I feel like this is earlier today's, but give another month away on me. Send me blessings. God bless you, Andrew. Can you check out JASMY, please? We'll take a look at JASMY. Nick Jackaruso, you've been watching for a long time. Why is it called turtle soup? I think because when you eat out of a turtle shell, right, you like, I don't know, and soup, you go up and back, right down real quick. and you turtle souped it. But there's probably a better word. I don't know. Looking sharp, mentor. God bless you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Underground Crypto. God bless you. Hope everything's going well, Ronald. God bless your family, man. Can you take a look at Soul, please, Sammy? Love your work, brother. You inspire me so much. Patrick Pakiorkovsky. We like you, Patrick. Thank you. We'll look at Solana. So we got Solana and JASMY to take a look at, right? Solana and JASMY, and then we'll keep clicking through those super chats. Chainlink BTC looks beautiful, man. Spot on. And there's your trade right there. And there, you know, it's something I would be looking at. It's making me like, man, maybe I should put a whole Bitcoin in here. Link BTC. Looks so sweet. I'll put that in the BTC pairs. I haven't posted any of those in a long time. Right? Don't tell me what to do, bro. All right. Don't mess with me, bro. Don't do that. I don't like that. No, I'm messing around. I'm just... Don't mess with me. Okay, let's see. Altcoins. Defiance disorder, man. Yeah, that BTC pairs right there. Bring that chart, bring that back, that section back. It's alive. Okay. Someone, oh, so we got your Chainlink, and then we were taking a look at JASMY. All right. JASMY and Solana, right? Yeah. Okay. Now, I still own some JASMY. We've been up and down with it. It's not the most fun coin, but you know, it's funny. It did pop. Funny, I saw it. Someone asked me the other day, and I said, man, I see it making a move. I say it's going to probably bounce off the bottom of this trend, hold the 200 MA, and then start to rip. And I'm looking at things on the 3-day. That's like the, you know, in the 3-day chart, looks like we have a big move coming, cup and handle with an uptrend. And there's about 131% gains coming out of JASMY. So I'm looking for this to make a move. And yeah. And that's what I'm going for here for JASMY. All right. Shout out to anyone that is or is not in JASMY. I personally am. Okay. It's one of me bags. Pack a bag, get a bag, make a bag, fly a bag. Like a kite. Okay. Shop mentor, oh, thank you, yeah. HBAR, love your work, man. God bless you. Thank you, Patrick. I'm just reviewing some of these again. Yeah. HBAR or XLM. I've been watching for a few months. First, super chat. Thank you. Shout out to Chasin Tail 850. We God bless you, man. Thank you. Hope you're having a good time chasing Tail as a young man. Sorry. No, but God bless you, man. I'm just joking around. Get yourself a good woman. Get married and have a family as soon as you can. It is so rewarding. And the quicker you do it, the more kids you can have. And the bigger family. And the bigger the family, the more rewards. So I liked HBAR for a move. The entry was somewhere right here at about, 27. And it ripped all the way to 37. We hit the first target. And we had some resistance. So what now for HBAR? Funky pattern, to say the least. And it's kind of riding on what Bitcoin does. And you're hoping you get a bounce here, but there's some bearish divergence. Take a look at it. Yeah, the 3-day chart's a little. It's bearish div on the 3-day, and a little overbought. You'd have to get a bounce here for Bitcoin sooner than later, and then this flag can flag out. I don't know. It's a little high risk compared to the rest. Other charts. Like it has to bounce soon. Other ones they could just come to their 618, and you could give them a little more downside, but. This one, like if it goes too far, like it could just start to dump. And maybe it makes some right shoulders and dumps. Shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. I don't know, I'm getting some big signals because of that, like those shoulders in the head there. But let's see if it can bounce and consolidate. But HBAR, yeah, it looks a little funky to me. Daily looks good though for a bounce. The daily suggests that it's going to bounce. And you're in a flag, and there's your measured move. You know, it could be a move like this, right? HBAR. Really got to hold that point of control, which it looks like it may. You know, it's like you got to almost believe that the market's going to be bullish and then make a call, because at one point it is what it is. But it's that's why I put what I'm willing to lose, keep pushing every single day, and if I see something massive, I'll make a move. But until then, it is what it is. Sup, Sammy? Looking ready to be in the new Las Vegas Raiders owner. Looking ready to be the new, just win, baby. Hey, you probably will do it. I wouldn't be surprised if someone we know is going to do something absolutely monumental. And thank you for the $20 super chat. Sammy, can we peek at Chainlink? Appreciate it. We took a look at Chainlink, and you did ask for the BTC, so we looked at that. Keep doing your thing, man. Most people don't even realize. God bless you. Thank you for the $20 super chat. And that's the first Celebrate super chat in a live stream. God bless you, man. And then we're going to have to get together again next event. This is 6. What do you think about XLM and Quantum and Quant long term? Oh, what up, 6, man? I didn't realize that was 6, man. Shout out to 6, man. God bless you, brother. My brother from another, man. I always remember you, 6, because I met you like 2 days before my dad passed. And you're a real one. God bless you, 6. You're the man, dude. God bless you. You know, I think Quant's horrible long term. Everyone thinks it's going to be part of the new system. It's got a small market cap. I'm about making returns. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been so many coins I could have bought. Could have pumped. I could have bought Quant and then put it to the side. But if I was just in Quant, I'd be sitting there flat, right? I like XLM. See how it's getting tight? It looks like the entire market cap. Like, if the whole market cap rips and Bitcoin doesn't tank us, Stellar going to go on a nice run here. And you can see the target for Stellar looks like it's going somewhere to about 63. And the stop loss somewhere below that 36 area for Stellar Lumens. That's just the next move I see happening. And it could consolidate for a while too. It might take a couple weeks before the bigger move. You know, it's got a big market cap, but it's looking good to me so far. It could make a right shoulder a dump too, though. I'm on pins and needles with Bitcoin. As bullish as I'm bullish, but I see, I know in the back of my mind they could pull a rug on us. So I'm always wary. But look, there's a low, there's a high, there's a higher low. Looking for the break. You get a daily close above 49 though, then it's likely you're gone to 63. That's going to solidify that. The Stokes look great. The MACD looks good, and everything's looking good. Let's take a look at Quant. I haven't looked at Quant in a long time because it just doesn't move that well. Pretty boring coin, to be honest. So they changed the name to Gen Z Quant, or that's got to be something new, right? Yeah, that's something new. All right, Quant. We haven't looked at Quant in a long time. So Quant was at 56, ripped to 60. So when all the coins did at 7, 10, 8x, this thing did like a 3. Then it came back down, and again, I like the falling wedge that it's in. It's likely going to break out the next leg length here. It's a cup and handle. It's Sammy cup and handle. Again, every legacy coin and the top 100 is in the cup and handle. They're all in it, and you can pull your fib here. And your fib's going to bring you, you're bouncing right there off that 618 golden pocket. You might come back down one more time and get one more low, but it's looking good. Even if it hangs out, either it breaks out here or consolidates a little more. Either way, I see it sooner than later with a big breakout to $221. I mean, it's got a, but from there where that'll double up from $100, and it's going to take a lot of money. So if you want to buy this because you think it's an awesome project that's like going to be the backbone of society, fine. But if you want to make some money, and again, for me personally, and you do whatever you guys want to make it, but for me, if I'm going to make some money, Quant ain't it for me personally, but it might be for you. And again, and I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. And I wouldn't be surprised if this TA does play out. Like, it looks pretty spot on. But like I said, it's 100% gains, and it will probably take a couple months, 2 or 3 months. I think there's just so much better plays out there than Quant. All right. I know the allure to it. I know why people you want to get into it. They deep dive. They see it's ISO 200 compliant. Oh, it's going to be, But man, I'm in to make gains. I don't really care about being right about what's the next conspiracy coin, And I'm not saying it's even a conspiracy, you know what I mean? But we had a deep dive to find out. You know what I mean? I don't want to be rude. But that's how I found out, my whole little, what's going to be the next one, right? EGLD Multiverse X, again, every single legacy coin, if it was from the last cycle, is in a giant cup and handle. It's interesting. Every single one of them. Either they're going to, absolutely just go to zero here and that's it. Polka dot, EGLD, right? You saw it, Quant, I don't care what it is. The majority of them, except for, XRP's been doing its own thing. But this is that same idea. Either you're going to zero or this has to start to make a move. And if Bitcoin can play games, play ball, get the pump, then everything's going to rip. And again, no one has a crystal ball. And that's why people who win are the people that took a shot with the highest probability. All right. But EGLD looks like a good pump, and the target for it is 61. I still hold this. I have it staking on my phone. All right. At one point, it was worth like 50,000. So we'll see. I've had this coin for a long time. $20 EGLD, man. Crazy. And today it sits where? It sits at $30. I'm still up on the coin, if you can absolutely believe it. But wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, today was gorgeous on the Gulf of America, wasn't it, Jason? Yes, it was, man. That it is, that it is. Today was gorgeous on the Gulf of America. I live on the Gulf of America, in case you didn't know. And sunny Sarasota. Come visit in Florida. I moved to Florida. All right. FARTBOY consolidating with an inverted head and shoulder. Bitcoin gets the bounce. FARTBOY is likely to rip. We called it down here. FARTBOY is on a tear. If you pull that, look, it's on a trajectory to the upside. Next target for FARTBOY looks like 9.7. I think Fart Family should be the biggest one ever, but it's not, right? Fart Family, I just think that's hilarious. It's got such a small market cap, but I don't know who made it. It's stupid. This thing's just out of control. Could be a rug. Probably is. How do you find out if something's a rug? What you want to do is you want to copy paste the address. Okay. You want to go to this website called Anti-Rug, and you want to paste it in there. It'll give you a safety score or tell you how many people have it. Like, this is a horrible safety score. The minting is locked. The project is less than a day old. Only 200 wallets exist. The top holders own half of it, right? With the largest owning 30% of the coin, right? So this guy owns 30% of the whole coin. So it's likely going to get rugged or something. I don't know, right? Maybe not. You never know, but it doesn't look healthy, right? So you got to just make sure you're doing some type of... And that's not even that hard, right? That takes a second just to double check something like that. Robinhood, is that like the real one? It's ripping. See, this is something that could do numbers. I mean, the market cap's pretty small for what it is. But then you got to, again, you do your due diligence. Like, where did I just do it? Where did I do? I'll just do it again. I got so many windows open, it's insanity. You want 80 up or better, 80%, 50 top holder projects a day old, minting SLP status is unknown. 52,000 wallets. Top 10 holders own 10%. That makes sense. There are 52,000 plus wallets. That's kind of crazy. Doesn't have the best score, but it's not the worst, you see? And then I do my TA, but that looks, I don't know. Hit the Twitter to make sure, see what people are talking about it. 5,000 people on Twitter. Robinhood players this time take the ban, flip the market cap. We make it out the hood. It's kind of stupid, right? I mean, wow. There's a good amount of tweets, I guess, about it. Huh. Seems to be gaining some steam, honestly. Looks like Hood could pump on a Friday night. 179% gains. You know, it could also rug to zero. Just be very, you know what I mean? But 62 million is a good place for me. I'm not buying a $2 million market cap, right? And look, you know, there's a double up possibly or more overnight. Huh. It could easily just drop to zero, right? But and I just found it right here, just sitting right here and clicking around, right? So it's not a lot of due diligence. You'd be like, why is something bigger than something else? What's happening? You know? Like that. See, 114, I wouldn't touch anything like that. See, people want to get into the early stuff. I'm not into that as much, man. Like this too, like something looks weird about this. The way it's moving just looks a bit strange. Look, the creator has a suspicious history, right? So you can see pumps that have happened before. Minting is locked. The project is barely an hour old. And what they do is they could create all these fake wallets to make it look like a bunch of people hold it. You know, so just a hood guy though. It's kind of funny. You have to. That's funny to me. Look at that. Right when I said that, it rugged. Look at it. Right when we look, he rugged it in front of us, man. This guy's crazy. And so you just saw live, like that's what a rug is right there. Like that's what they did, right? They just grab it all, right? What you call me, bro? Shout out to Master Friend of the House. God bless you, man. Hope everything's well with you and yours. God bless everybody here on the stream. Thank you for jumping on in. All right. But that's a rug, okay? I love to see that. We got to learn what a rug was, right? Live on, you know, live. Great job, right? Nice little bounce here for Bitcoin. We want to see this continue here. Get that 4 hour to close with that wick, which it did. An hour and 53 minutes to this next 4 hour candle will close, but it looks like it put in a low. To me, I could be wrong, but it looks like it put in a low. Sammy, that's just a small dip. You're funny, right? Can you check Supra on your views in the project and chart? Do you think it has legs this bull run? Darren O'Brien. All right, let's take a look at our baby Supra here. From Old Coin Market Cap. Now, if you think of Supra, if I didn't know anything about it, it sounds like a video game, right? I'm not saying it is. It sounds like a video game. So Supra's a powerful layer 1 blockchain ecosystem bringing users to a new level of interoperability and decentralization. Its suite of groundbreaking protocols include a highly performant decentralized oracle, a trustless decentralized bridge, and a highly advanced decentralized verifiable random function service. Supra. So it's nothing to do with gaming, just to make it clear. It's just a new age protocol that tells us it's new age. And we have to listen. We just have to listen. And and believe that, right? That's kind of one funny idea, that it's kind of, you don't really know, right? So SUPRA on MEXC. I mean, it just slowly went down. So anyone who got in a little early just got beat. Now you're like, well, it has to bounce at this point. Like, how much lower can it go? So at this point, you'd be taking a shot at a very undervalued position and a project that could do numbers. I'm not into it for whatever reason. It just doesn't call my name, but it probably will do. I don't see why it can't pump. And I'm speculating that it probably could do good, but I don't know. I own too many coins, and for me, it's just not my. It's just for me, it's just not gonna cut the mustard. All right. Okay. Anti-Rug wants that clip. Tell them they can clip it out. Be my guest, man. Can you please chart Turbo and tell us your thoughts and predictions? Just at me on Twitter when they put it out, and I'm cool with that. I think they did that a couple times, or once maybe. Hey, they made a great project. If it works, then they get to get, people use it. When you use something, it gets known. If it actually has a use case. Like, I like when people make some type of utility. All right. And it's not even that hard. I mean, but they got themselves focused and made something we can use. So, you are the therapy. Just joined the lifers today. Drop the knowledge, brothers. Shout out to Crypto Shoe 33. God bless you, man. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Can you please chart Turbo and tell us your thoughts and predictions? Yeah, many times people ask me about Turbo. And you don't need to add USDT when you're doing it here. So you want to make sure you go to the right Turbo. All right. It's Turbo on... Let's see, I'm about to say, no. It's Turbo on ETH with a $387 million market cap. All right. It could be this one too, 389. On Uniswap. I don't know why it has two, but it may just have some pairs that get picked up on liquidity. Turbo. So we liked it. We said it could bounce off the top. It did, and then it kind of rolled over. Again, memes are fickle because people that are in them for a long time, I'm in, then oh no, and then they can lose value pretty fast because there's no utility to keep it alive. When a coin has utility, like they're getting money from staking, they're like, I'm losing, but I can make the staking and I'll hold it long term and it'll bounce back and then I'll sell. And it keeps people inside the zone, right? What stuffy do you want, honey?
Bunny.
What?
The bunny one. The bunny one.
The bunny one?
Yeah, bunny.
Where is it? Isn't it in the car? No?
It's in the living room.
Okay, but you're afraid to go get it? Okay. I gotta go get a stuffy. That wasn't the cutest thing in the world, man. If I said no to getting her a stuffy in front of everyone, I'd be the worst person in the world. So either you go get a stuffy and you put the show on hold, or you look like the most horrible person on earth. So you go get a stuffy, man. Everybody would do the same, man. These kids are the angels of I love my kids. They mean so much to me. They mean the world to me. And they bring me so much joy, more than any amount of money would ever bring me. I pray to God every day that they stay healthy. I do everything I can to not to feed them high fructose and garbage food. We stay away from oils and we eat a lot of home cooked meals. And man, may God bless my family. May God bless your family. And may God bless all the beautiful children in the world, man. Like, whenever I hear about a kid going through pain and anguish that they get born into, I get so upset. Like anyone out there that puts a kid through pain, an animal, anybody that puts a helpless being through pain, man, that's just not right. Hey, Sam, can you check out BTM, please? Bit meme. I don't know. I don't think so. Thank you, though. I appreciate the super chat. I'll look at it. I'm just joking. Yeah, people, if you read this, the only regret I have about Lifers, fam, is that I don't join sooner. I would have lost thousands. I wouldn't have lost thousands. Shout out to Sammy and Master Friend, man. God bless you, Rick Ritchie. Hey, I don't want to see people lose, so we have people there to help you. Master Friend's in there every day helping people. I'm in there helping people. We got an awesome team of people. God bless you, Master Friend. So many people you've helped and saved them from losing. Can you check out Flower Coin, please? I'm all set, man. Going through contract addresses. God bless you, though. Hope it goes well for you. Yeah. I mean, how original. Bit meme. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's in a nice uptrend. I'll give it to you. You know, and it's in a bit of a symmetrical triangle, but I don't know. I'm all memed out tonight when it comes to Friday night. You know, I want to look at more utility, Chainlink, Bitcoin, Ethereum, which we did do, Solana, XRP, you know. But it is consolidating, and there's a chance it continues to rip. Small market cap seems to be on the run. It doesn't look too bad, so, hey. Crazy, man. They have Twitter and all that. It's like for no reason almost. No, I don't know. I shouldn't be rude, but yeah, Florida living is the bomb. Diggity is awesome. Living the life, Sammy. God is good. Yep. Anyway, God bless you all, man. Today was a beautiful day here in sunny Florida. Like you see, I was getting a tan today, man. It was almost dang near 80 degrees. Shout out to anyone living their life. Follow me at CryptoLifer33. If you live your life to the fullest and you push yourself to the limit and you party the best, you relax the best, you work hard. All right. Bit meme. I first read Bite Me. You're funny, right? Yeah. And let's take a look at Sol. I have a huge position in Solana. And, you know, it's looking like it's going to make a big move there, right? And we'll readjust this and just look at it together again. So right off the bat, when you look at Sol, you could see it's in a beautiful uptrend. And you can see it's kind of getting ready for either consolidation or a massive, like, blow off top. Usually you could say, like, where does this parabola end? And it looks like it could pump somewhere up to $570, $600. You know what I mean? Somewhere up in here, it looks like it'll get pretty overheated. Okay? Solana. I'm sure I'll sell a little early, but it's all about taking money off the table, right? And making those gains. So what I'm looking at for Sol is this. I mean, it's just like Bitcoin. We got these trend lines up. You got the flat trend line. And it's going to follow the Bitcoin price action. These are symmetrical. These could break down. They don't guarantee a move up. The moving averages are good. There's a bearish div that we're asserting, but we've bounced off previous resistance and support, just like Bitcoin. I mean, this thing is going to follow Bitcoin. Bitcoin tanks, you're done with Solana tanks. Bitcoin pumps, Solana pumps. Even though you're like, oh, but it's Bitcoin dominant, it's all this. It doesn't matter. It's too big blue chip. It's going to follow. If the market sentiment is big, if people, even people that don't trade Bitcoin, when they're afraid Bitcoin's going to dump, they don't trade alts, they get scared. When Bitcoin pumps, they go trade alts real fast. You know, so, and the next target for this is 375. It's going to be a pretty big move on its next leg to the upside here for Solana. All right. I'm long, baby. I ain't scared. So we looked at Saga already, though. Thank you so much, Derek for reals. That's so funny, man. But we looked at that already, man. Could you check Crow BTC Lifer? Thank you for streaming every single day, Gary Buttafuoco. Right? Let's take a look at Crow BTC. I mean, it looks absolutely horrible. And because Bitcoin has been trending so hard and Crow hasn't moved much, I mean, maybe when these alts finally get a run, it'll have this big spurt up. But I don't think it trends against Bitcoin for long. I think it just gets these little moves. So I don't know, man. Yeah, it looks just like it does look the regular chart. Like there's your cup and handle. It'll bounce. Yeah, and altcoins will have a little bit of a run, it says. But it looks like it's going to be a spurt. And it's going to be back to Bitcoin again. So just be careful. Yeah, TARS AI is an awesome coin, and we talked about accumulating it before it popped to the upside, and boy, did it pop. Back inside the zone, though, got rejected by the top of the channel, and I wouldn't be surprised if it just hangs out a little more. It goes 1, 2, 3, gets a little more tight, and you have one more chance to get it in here in this consolidation. I like the project sponsor. You know, I think got a grant from the Solana Foundation. If Solana does well, I don't see how this doesn't fall to 65 cents, but it's giving you some more time to accumulate. Again, I don't own any. There's just so many coins and I can't hold it all, but if I had space, this is a coin I would think to add to the portfolio, all right? TARS AI. And shout out to Delilah. Thank you. Sammy, please chart TMAI. We'll take a look at that, Delilah. God bless you. Thank you so much. And we got to always thumbs up and heart all these. Thank you so much. Delilah, Gary, Bill Folco, Derek for Reals, Dan, Crypto Shoe, and let me just go to the fan funding. I don't know why I'm doing that. Hey, yo, Lifer, can you check the PEPE charts? Thank you. God bless, my man. Thank you for jumping on in here on a Friday night. PEPE and TMAI. Let's take a look at TMAI. Token Metrics AI. I mean, they pounded that to the ground, right? They gave it so much incentive, you could do all this with it, but you know, it was a free airdrop. A lot of people got it, and then they just kept selling it off. Could this round off and good? But it could, but the community is so small and niche. Not many people knew about this coin. It didn't get as big as it is. It wasn't big enough, but it is starting to make a rounded bottom. You know, I still hold some of the airdrop. We'll see what happens. TMAI, but it took a pounding. We got it at a penny before, huge rip to the upside, right? And then to sell it off, and ever since then, it's really just been whatever's. I figured it would go flat here and really become something worth. I didn't think it would lose everything because it had so much more utility and some backing behind it. But man, looks like it just gets sold off by insider people who got it early, and it can't handle that selling. So it could have gotten sold so hard that there's not enough people enticed by it anymore. But it also is the lowest I've ever seen it. Is it worth getting in? I don't know. If I didn't get airdropped it, I probably would leave it alone at this point, but it is going to be used as a use case. You have to buy it to do other stuff. And Token Metrics is pretty awesome. I don't see how they wouldn't revive this coin in some way, shape, or form, but that's speculative. That's me just talking speculation, and the charts don't look good. All right. And someone asked about the PEPE chart. Let's take a look at PEPE. Man, remember when we first got into PEPE? Back there, then it ran up. It's just crazy how long this PEPE game has gone on. I mean, if you got into PEPE when we did, you're still up so big. One of the first people to really ever trade PEPE. So now what for PEPE? Well, it's still in this beautiful uptrend. And this is a large uptrend, right? And then you can see, I mean, clearly it's resistance on this. Resistance. Once it breaks from here, it'll break out. Falling wedges do break out 68% of the time. Technically, this is a cup and handle. Sammy cup and handy to the upside. Clear as day, right? And there's your higher low for a move. Pull your fib. It's a 786. Bounce. And it looks like it'll head back to 3147. If you could handle the emotions of being down all this time, it looks like it may be time. And then that slanted Adam and Eve that I discuss a lot, looks like it may be kind of bearing its head here. So I like what I'm seeing for PEPE, and that target does give it about 3164, a new all-time high for PEPE. Looks like it could take about a month or two. Seems like by March this will all play out and we'll be in the green again. All right. Can you update on XCN? Yeah, XCN to me is just something you want to leave alone at this point. Just ripped up too much. Look for the 3-day to come back, or even the daily to the 21. You could put a sideways flag. If this ends up going really short sideways, then we'll trade it again. I've got 2 projections on it. I won't touch it, but if you keep watching me, I'll have alerts on it, and I'll keep you updated. Eventually, if you're in my trading group, when the time to trade it again is right, I'll put it out. Until then, I would leave it alone. It's going to pull back. Likely to the 618 golden pocket, somewhere at about 1940 EP1527. All right. And shout out to everybody here in the live chat. Thank you for being here. I think I'm going to call out for the night here now. Pretty exhausted after a long day. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super chats. They were absolutely amazing. I can't believe how many beautiful people came in and hit me up with the super chat. Remember, I left you with an idea for a possible long. We did just bounce and then came right back up, though. This is interesting. I'm in a long. What am I doing? I'm just looking for the 4-hour. Let's see here. Just leave you with an idea so you're not in the dark. Again, this could be the beginning of a massive dump and we could be done. Look, shoulder, head, right shoulder. We must bounce tonight back to the top of the pattern. The daily must make a move back up. So far, I'm playing that the 4-hour is going to bounce, and the 4-hour is bouncing back up pretty nicely to the upside. The 1 hour too is making a nice bounce. The candle's actually the highest we've been since we opened the trade, so I like this. This all started with a 5-minute bullish div. That was very strong. Told me there was likely going to be a reversal. Once I saw how strong the bearish div was in the 5, I got into the trade. All right. Then I wanted to see the 1 minute break above the 200 MA. If it did that, I know we had a chance for a V-shaped recovery that was pretty fast. We did that. Then I wanted to see the 5 minute break above the 200 MA. And that's our next big target. So I'm looking for this to happen throughout the night. Bitcoin to get kind of racy out of this rising wedge. Breakout, pump, see this gap, and end up somewhere up in here in the morning here for Bitcoin. So I'm looking for a move to the upside for BTC, and I'm long right now on Bitcoin with a stop below the divergence. And again, it's super high risk on a weekend. Just be careful. All right. Okay. Everyone, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you all tomorrow, and may God bless. Someone asked for Rose and IOTA. Let's just take a look at Rose. Usually one super chat, though. No double ups, man. Please. If everyone doubled up, we'd be... Again, every coin from last cycle, every single coin from last cycle is in the exact same pattern. The cup and handle. Every single one of them. You can see your diagonal trend line. That takes you to about 15.9. All right. Unless some magnanimous... Gigantosaurus super cycle and just but I don't know. It's usually, that's pretty nice. We get a run up like that. And again, even if you were to take that and compare that to what could happen, it still says you could only get back a little over the all-time high, right? So we'll have the biggest alt season ever, but it won't even compare to this. This was the best alt season here. I don't see, I think we'll look back and be like, the people that went in here, that was it. It didn't get better than that. Because here we're higher and we'll only go up a little more. So, but that sell target is about what? 15.9 per Rose. Okay, so that's kind of what I see happening for Bitcoin most likely. And then look for the 15-minute to take you sideways. And see how the 21's curving up. That usually can give you a move back too as well. So flag out the 15-minute. Look for us to move back through that gap really fast here off the divergence and then move back to the upside. I could be wrong. We may get this may become a bear flag. We may get rejected. And man, we could just keep dumping so hard tonight. But the divergence tells me that's unlikely going to happen. But we'll see. Only time will tell. I'm long, so I'm taking the shot. You do what makes you happy. Everybody, thank you so much for being here for January 31st, 2025, and the monthly candle close. We put out a live stream this morning. We also did a macro recorded video. We also came back for another live stream. We did a Fed meeting live stream. I mean, we hit you with so many live streams since last Friday. We've done one a day, which is 7. We did 2 on the weekends, which is 9. We did a Fed, which is 10. We did this with 11 live streams this week. All right. I love you all. Thank you so much. May God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow morning for another update. We'll break it down, see if what I said is correct, see if we did get the bounce or did I get stopped out. I'll have to fix the music, won't I, if I show up every day? It's another thing about showing up every day. It makes you really consistent because you don't want to lose in front of a lot of people. So you'll work really, really hard to maintain a good probability. Everyone, I love you. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless. You know what the secret to success is, right? It's getting started. It's never enough, Ryan, is it? It's never enough, Ryan. They want more.